Good morning, dear students. Today we will learn rounding of the decimals. In previous video, we have already learned rounding of the whole numbers. So let us start. As we already know, what is rounding? Rounding means making a number simpler, but keeping its value close to what it was. The result is less accurate, but easier to use. Let us understand it with the help of place value chart. As we know to round whole numbers, decimal can also be rounded off. And after decimal, first place is known as tenth, second place is hundredth, and third place is thousandth. Therefore, correct to one decimal place, that is rounding off to nearest tenth. Correct to two decimal place, hundredth. And correct to three decimal place means rounding off to nearest thousandth. So let us start. But before we start, let us revise the rules for rounding off decimal. And rules for rounding off decimal is same as the rules for rounding off whole numbers. It means जिस digit को round करना है, उसके right side के digit 5 या more than 5 हो, तो जिस number को round कर रहे हैं, उसमें 1 add कर देंगे. And if the digit is less than 5, then the rounding place digit will be as it is. Now let us understand with the help of first example. Round off 7.64 to the nearest ones. So let us write 7.64. So students, according to rule, first we find out the digit which is at ones place. And here the ones place digit is 7. To round off it to nearest ones, we look at the digit at the 10th place, and the 10th place digit is 6, which is more than 5. So it means we add 1 to the ones place digit. So here 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, and replace 10th and 100th place digit, that is 6 and 4, with 0. Thus the rounded number is equal to 8. Now let us take second example. Round off 348.852 to the nearest 10th. So first we find out the digit which is at 10th place, and here 10th place digit is 8. So according to rule, हमें जिस number को round करना है उसके next right digit को check करते हैं, और next right digit 5 है. Therefore we add 1 to the rounding place digit. So here we add 1, and 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. And the digit at the 100th place and 1000th place, which is 5 and 2, we replace with 0. And the remaining left side digit will be as it is. Thus, rounded number is equal to 348.900. Now let us take the third example. Round off 65.468 to the nearest two decimal places. So firstly, we write the digit 65.468, and here the first decimal place is 4, second decimal place is 6, and the third decimal place is 8. And here we have to round second decimal place, which is 6. It means here we have to round nearest 100th. So according to rule, if we have to round nearest 100th, we see the 1000th place digit, and the 1000th place digit is 8, which is more than 5. So we add 1 to the rounding place digit. So here 6 plus 1, 7 हो जाएगा, and we replace 1000th place digit, that is 8, with 0, and the left side digit will be as it is. Thus the rounded number is equal to 65.470. Let us take one more example. Round off 812.7942 to the nearest thousandth. So let us write here 812.7942, and here we have to round nearest thousandth, and the thousandth place digit is 4. So we see the next right digit, which is 2, and 2 is less than 5. So rounding place की digit as it is ही रहेगी, and according to rule, rounding place की right side की digit 0 हो जाती है, and left side की digit as it is ही रहती है. Thus the rounded number is equal to 812.796 40. So student, this is how you can round off the decimal numbers. I hope your concept is clear. Now it's practice time. So pause your video and please round off the given number to nearest tenths, hundredth and thousandths. We'll meet in next video. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.